This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Justin Pizzera with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. President Donald Trump and his wife Melania have COVID-19. The news breaking hours after we learned senior advisor Hope Hicks came down with the virus. The president and first lady now become part of the 7 million people infected in the United States. The president's age of 74 puts him at high risk for coronavirus complications. His doctors say both he and Melania are well at this time as they head into quarantine. Tonight, another 57-hour lockdown goes into effect for the Navajo Nation. The area reporting 13 new cases overnight and say more than 7,200 people have recovered from the virus. The lockdown is from 8 tonight until Monday morning at 5. A new push to help Arizona nurses battling COVID-19 on the front lines. We're told roughly 3,000 nurses have signed up for a text message pilot program where they receive links to resources that help with physical and emotional well-being. Things like breathing exercises and tips to get better sleep.
It's a nice little quick reminder to take care of yourself. As nurses, we're really good at taking care of other people, but we are so bad at taking care of ourselves.
So the Arizona Nurses Association is involved with this program, and nurses can sign up by texting RN Connect to 31996. The Maricopa County Health Department identifying 9 Valley schools with an outbreak of current cases. Overnight, we did confirm another student has tested positive at Mountain View High School in Mesa. The school sending a letter to parents yesterday. Mountain View identified by the county as an outbreak site. Students who came into contact with that infected students will be notified. The Arizona Cardinals are gearing up for this weekend's game against the Carolina Panthers, and this game will be a little more like normal. A limited number of fans will be allowed in. The team is using a new virus-killing technology called the Light Strike that uses UV light to disinfect surfaces. About 5,200 fans will be in the stadium and must abide by the new safety protocols. You've probably heard the term convalescent plasma, but what does that actually mean? Plasma that tests positive for COVID-19 antibodies could help coronavirus patients fight the virus. The Red Cross is now testing for these antibodies through blood donations, but this process is not new.
Convalescent plasma is a very historic therapy, kind of an old standby. Was used in the Spanish flu outbreaks of 1919, in the early 2000s with the first SARS outbreak and MERS outbreak. Even recently in 2013, 2014 with Ebola, has been shown in early studies to be potentially a helpful and effective treatment. And it has also been shown to be a very safe treatment.
Well, it takes up to 2 weeks to get the COVID-19 antibody test. The Red Cross is asking for blood donations ahead of what could be a very busy season. You can find times and locations at redcrossblood.org. Newly released information giving us more insight into the chaotic evening of May 20th when a man opened fire at WESTGATE. For the first time, we see the moment that police take 21-year-old Armando Hernandez Jr. into custody. And you hear him calmly explain his reasons of being bullied and wanting a relationship. We also hear him describe the moments before he made that choice to open fire.
And I saw just people walking in there. That's when I decided to load up my magazine. I had all 3 magazines in there. And fire at least around.
To get respect?
Yes, to get respect. And I was not actually really aiming at people, because I mean, like, specifically to kill them.
Wow, very blunt right there. We also learned his gun malfunctioned, likely preventing more injuries. In total, 3 people were shot, 1 man critically with a very long road ahead of him to recover. Hernandez currently is facing dozens of charges, including attempted murder and aggravated assault.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Hermosillo. On this Friday, get ready for another very hot day across Arizona. Here in the valley, we're looking for a high of 106 with high temperatures near 106 to 107 in spots like Yuma, Lake Havasu, Bullhead City. We'll reach the upper 90s today in Kingman with highs in the low 80s in Flagstaff, Heber, and Show Low, and into the 90s today in Sedona and Payson. Across the valley, temperatures are going to end up again more than 10 degrees above the normal high for this time of year, but those overnight lows tonight will provide some heat relief week, dropping into the 60s to low 70s by tomorrow morning. So we'll reach a high right around 106 today in the East Valley and the West Valley. You'll see those high temperatures around 106, but those lows by tomorrow morning should be a little more comfortable. Now today we're inching close to that record again. Today's record high stands at 107. We'll be at 106. Then we could tie the record on Saturday with a high of 105 and possibly set a new record with a high of 104 on Sunday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, you can head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.